Hello out there in Spanish 2 computer land. This is Mr. Moore. We're going to be looking at vocabulary 6.3 today. And I've got to get this out of the way from the very, very beginning. There is no extra credit planned for section 6.3 for this screencast. So we're getting that out of the way right up front. So for those of you who really are only watching the screencast just to get an opportunity to do a little bit of extra credit, shame on you. That's not the only reason you should be doing this. You should be doing this to further augment your education, to get a jump on things, and to understand things a little bit better. Well, that being said, even if you were doing it just for the extra credit, that is of value too. But there isn't any for this week. I hope that you continue to watch this very, very short segment. It's probably going to be somewhere in the 5-minute mark after we begin, which we'll go ahead and do right now. So, ordering in a restaurant, a little bit of active vocabulary plus a few others too. So the first one, cenar, is to eat dinner, cenar. Dejar la propina, to leave the tip, dejar la propina. La especialidad de la casa, the specialty of the house. La especialidad de la casa. El mesero, or la mesera, would be the waiter or waitress. No gracias, solo la cuenta. No thank you, just the bill. Para mí is for me, or what I would like. Pedir la comida would be like to order the food. Pedir, the literal translation is like to ask for, but it can also mean to order. So, por favor me trae, please bring me. This next one's a question that a waiter or waitress might ask. ¿Qué desea de? Like, what do you desire is the literal translation, or what would you like to order? ¿Qué les traigo de? What can I bring you? Either ¿qué le traigo de or ¿qué les traigo de? Depending on if the waiter is talking to one person or multiple people. ¿Qué me recomienda? What do you recommend for me? The ¿qué is the what, the me is the for me, and then the recomienda is you recommend. So obviously in that awkward Spanish order, what for me do you recommend? Recomiendo, of course, conjugation of the yo form, I recommend. ¿Se les ofrece algo más? Can I offer you guys anything else? Servir el postre, to serve dessert. Obviously breaking these down, postre, dessert, servir, to serve. Traer la comida, to bring the food, or to serve the food. Ya saben que van a pedir, or ya sabe que va a pedir. Do you know what you're going to order? Obviously there's a singular version of this, and there's also a plural version, as you can see, with the ends in there as well. Okay, so a little bit of active vocabulary. They're done in short sentences or short phrases, but the individual vocabulary words are important to understand, as well as understanding the entirety of the sentences. So make sure to look at them both ways. As you can see, a whole lot of difficulty with this chapter. Talking about what we ordered, or what was served, or what was brought. There are 3 irregular verbs in the preterite tense that we're going to focus on for this week. There they are. Thought my screen blanked out there for a second. Okay, 3 irregular verbs in the preterite. First one, traer, to bring. So yo traje, tú trajiste, usted, él or ella trajo, nosotros trajimos, vosotros trajisteis, ellos, ellas y ustedes trajen. Traje, trajiste, trajo, trajimos, trajisteis, trajeron. Pedir, to order or to ask for something. Yo pedí, tú pediste, usted pidió, nosotros pedimos, vosotros pedisteis, ellos, ellas, o ustedes pidieron. So notice this right here. There's the root would be P-E-D, but in this third person situation, it's pidio and pidieron. There's a slight spelling change in the root. Same thing happens over here with servir. Instead of being servir, serviste, servio, it's actually sirvio. So there's that little spelling change, that E to I spelling change happening here, 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 and here with these verbs. Okay, the next one, of course, is servir, and I'll just move myself over here for a second. Okay, almost lost the box there. So the verb servir, to serve. Yo serví, I served. Tú serviste, you served. Él, ella, o usted sirvió, he or she served, or you formal served. Nosotros servimos, we served. Vosotros servisteis, you all informal served. Or ustedes, ellos, o ellas sirvieron, they served, or you all formal served. Y es todo, and that is all for this chapter. I hope that you guys had a good first couple of weeks to the new semester, and all is well. If this formulates any questions or brings any questions to the forefront, feel free to let me know first thing when we meet in class. Hope you're having a great weekend. Ciao y hasta luego.